MGM Adventures podcast presented by Matt.
And Gina.
So basically, this is our first ever episode. So deal with it. We're working on this. This is going to be a work in progress. We have some layouts that we're going to go through. We'll talk about that here shortly. Would recommend if you can, please like, follow, and share this wherever you're listening Spotify, Apple, YouTube. You find it somewhere else, that's great. But make sure to like, follow, and share that. That'd be great. And we're going to kind of dive right in to our headliner type attraction. That's going to be kind of our summary here. And basically, we're going to talk about what we want to talk about with this podcast. It's going to be a bit of variety for sure. Primarily, probably focused on our theme park stuff,
Our
our
travels.
travels to theme parks. But I
We
think
travel to other places
we
other than
do.
theme
We
parks.
do. I think we're pretty good at traveling,
Yes.
and people have asked us many times to write down things or speak on things, and we're gonna put that in there. We also have some thoughts on theme parks, you know,
Announcements.
announcements, news of that kind of stuff. So we'll put that in there. We do like and we do have sports. We do attend, um, and all that fun stuff. So we'll see how all that comes in. We got some planned episodes out, so stay tuned. I'm working on some things. Number one, to get this started, get kind of a layout, um, tweak the audio first. If you do watch on YouTube, there will be some additional tweaks coming. I promise. Just that's not my focus right now, but we'll get there when we get there. So we do live in the Dayton, Ohio area, not too far um, from the right path to the Air Force Base. Just
We are
a sector.
located near the new Buc-ee's. It is coming to Ohio.
There is. I'm sure we'll talk about that in the future and all that stuff.
Coming soon.
Yeah, and we normally end up at Kings Island. So if you do go to Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, you'll see us there. Cedar Point we go to a lot too. Kings Island's a lot closer, so we do have some Kings Island and Ohio topics in general. We'll talk about. Let's see what else. If you watch the trailer, you might have noticed, just to get this out of the way, I had glasses on. Right now, I don't have glasses on.
We both wear glasses and contacts.
So you'll see us, whatever we feel like is what you're going to see us in. We just figured let's do contact today. So, yeah. So,
Are you going to get LASIK?
no LASIK. I'm not into the LASIK. Um, Contacts have been great for me, not always great for everybody. Glasses is nice after certain things. So, yeah, no, thank you.
I thought about it. I don't know yet.
No, not doing it. Not doing it. Not at all for sure. So yeah. So stay tuned. We got some interesting stuff. This is kind of our again our intro. We're gonna talk about ourselves here. Um Again, still working on improvements. Figuring out the podcasting software has been interesting. So if you see me slightly looking to the that way, that's where kind of I'm recording. And we did just get a new camera. So if you're on YouTube, this probably looks way better than the trailer. I hope. So
He's
anyway,
definitely done more of the research than I have.
uh,
I just kind of show up.
yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of what we're looking to do here. Hope you join us. Hope you're entertained. Um, I'm sure we'll try to make this entertaining and not just completely us speaking, but we do have some interactive section. We'd like to include that, as well as who knows, the software that we're using allows guests. So
Maybe we'll have some guest
if
speakers.
you're interested in being a guest, we can easily do that. I like this. Again, I'm still learning it, but we'll kind of get through there. So anyway, um, I guess we'll start out with the MGM Adventures origin, and I'll let you start.
So everybody assumes MGM is Matt and Gina Monroe, which that is not where it first came from. It actually first came from Christmas one year. My sister's name is Megan, and we had gifts from all three of us. So instead of writing Matt, Gina, and Megan, we wrote MGM. So that kind of just
Stuck.
transferred over to MGM Adventures, but it really was Matt, Gina, and Megan for the longest time.
Yeah, we kind of took it. She's more than welcome to do anything, but so technically,
She does go on some adventures with
she
us.
does. She
Yep.
does.
She 1 roller coaster per visit is usually
I think we get one new one a year.
yes, 1
Is
new one a year.
Yeah, is about
We
what
did get
we're
her on Verbolten,
we
and
we
that
didn't
was
tell her. If you don't
interesting.
know, you don't know. I'm not gonna ruin it during this episode, but Bolton is getting redone. So once we get a chance to ride it, I'm sure
And
we'll
we did get her on Leap the Dips as well, which is
thankfully,
yes,
yes,
right before it
because
closed. Her and my mom both,
we don't officially know what's going on with that, but
which I was pretty excited to
uh,
get to both.
so it's just there. It can be our last name, or it could be Megan if she wants to claim it. Um, that's up to her. Oh, I don't know. Maybe special guest. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's where it kind of came from originally.
It could be mom even.
It could be. I mean,
Could be a
technically,
lot of things.
it could be a lot of things.
We do have a cat named Maggie, so it could be Maggie.
Yeah, but then that would be unfair to our other cat. So anyway, so that's where it originally came from, and we've kind of taken it and ran with it. Um, and so that's where it's come from. We were again, we kind of went in on Christmas present, so that just was we had
We didn't wanna write that. We had
there
a
was a lot
ton
of presents,
of presents. A
and
ton.
so that's where it
I
started.
think we wrapped like 500 presents that year.
It
So,
was a lot. Like
yeah,
we combined on a lot of people for your family during that one, so there was a lot.
I
Um,
come from a big family.
yeah, so that's where it came from, and then it took probably a couple years off, and then I'm like, kinda like how that sounds. Um, and then but I ca oh, but that second M is always kinda open, so there you go. We've kind of taken it over because, like Gina said, that's our last name, starts with M. So whatever you wanna call it, but that's what we are. This is the MG Adventure, so, I mean, technically, that's what it is, and, created a logo for us for the first time ever, so that was fun.
Matt
Um
added a lot of cool things. Pepperoni and mushroom pizza, which is my favorite,
I did have
was
some help. I'll talk about that in a minute. I am not an artist for sure.
absolutely not.
Um, so
Neither am I.
I use what I can, and did have some help from AI. I'm not gonna lie. I have I have a lot of good ideas, and AI is very helpful for some of these. So yeah, so the logo has a lot going on. Has a roller coaster, of course, on the side, airplane flying over it. Hot air balloon got snuck in. They go
That's a
ever.
dream of mine. I wanna go on a hot air balloon.
We'll see about.
I don't think Matt would ever do that.
I am iffy on hot air balloons, but it made the logo because it looked cool. I tried to get the cats in. Every time I put the cats in, it broke something, and I'm like, "I can't do this." So, ended up with a camera. Um, I really like the blue ice cream, of course. That's
Well, and if we ever add a dog, like
yeah, then we
we
have to
want
then I have
well,
to
I
redo
want.
then I have to redo the logo. So, yeah, we got the pepperoni mushroom pizza for her.
That's my favorite.
That's her favorite.
I love mushrooms
I can
so
eat
much.
any kind of pizza, but that was
I've
it.
gotten
So,
better. I've gotten better.
of course, we had to get the Eiffel Tower in there for Kings Island 'cause, yeah, that's gotta be part of what we talk about. But that's kind of our logo now everywhere. It felt nice to have a logo like it. I'll say.
Yeah,
It's probably
I
take
liked it.
yeah, it actually did a really good job. And then, like I said, I tried to put the cats in. Cats didn't make the logo. I'm surprised the cats aren't here right now. I know I see one of
Yeah,
them,
I
it's
see one.
sleeping.
They're sleeping.
I
I
think the other one went upstairs, so
probably.
I don't know. So,
She's like, if he's down there, I'm going upstairs, guys.
yeah, she was kinda bugging us a bit, so yeah, so that's what's going on there. So we do got a logo. We did talk about we talked about the format a bit. Right now, we're planning to do 1 episode a week and release it on Wednesday mornings. Um,
Ooh, morning.
that's the plan.
I hope you
Um,
can schedule those. You don't get up early.
I can schedule those. They will be scheduled. So Wednesday, I think 6 a.m. ish. Wednesday
Oh,
should go live. Yeah. Um,
he's definitely scheduling those.
I am definitely scheduling those. And I get it's fine. I can get up early, but
Can
for
you?
me that's a little early
He can get up early if we're going to like Disney.
or another theme park.
True.
Or
He's usually up
sports.
before me.
If I'm yeah, work's just normal now. It's
And
fine.
works. It's
I get there on
normal.
time. So yeah, 1 episode weekly, but we might double film some episodes just to help us out with planning, especially with trips and stuff. Um, who knows? We'll see. But right now, one weekly on Wednesday mornings. That's the plan. Again, Spotify. probably listening to us on Spotify, Apple, or on YouTube. Is exciting. So all those sources are there. So that's something just to look out for. Um, we are also on other social networking channels, such as TikTok, Twitter, or X. I always call it Twitter. I'm going to always call it Twitter. Um, Instagram, and we also have Facebook. I think all of those are MGM Adventures except Instagram, which is slightly different. Someone took that from us. I don't know how, but I
Are
think
you
it's
sure?
yeah, I think it's MGM Adventures underscore 2013. I think.
Let's
But
and I run that, so it doesn't get updated as
yeah,
much.
I would say right now probably
You are correct. MGM or MGM underscore adventures 2013.
okay. So it's a way different than other ones. We're gonna have to fight for that name. I would say probably right now most active on TikTok and Facebook.
Correct.
I would say.
Soon
Um,
to be YouTube.
and YouTube with this, because this is going on YouTube. I wanted to do that. That's probably gonna be our main other sources if you wanna get a hold of us. Okay, um, what's next?
Episode
Oh, yeah, I was, talking about what the episode name is. So, the episode name is "Join Us, Shall You?" Um, for some of you probably don't know what that is.
I don't know what that
She
is.
doesn't know exactly what it is. We, um, had started talking about doing this probably fall last year, I think.
And we've talked about it on and off for
Yeah, we
years.
have, and people have asked us to come and talk about it, and, I was kinda looking to move forward with it. We were moving forward with it. We got some fancy equipment. We just got the fancy camera because we realized we need one. Um,
Yeah, the computer camera was not doing it.
was not doing it. So if you saw the trailer, a little grainy. This hopefully should be a lot better. Um, and this is, a relatively cheap camera, to be honest. I'm pretty surprised. We got a good deal on it. But so I was looking for a name, and for those that do YouTube, you may be familiar with Adam the Blue. You may also know that he passed away late in December. I did watch him a lot, not often, not like every day. He did do a blog like every day, it felt like. I did watch him a lot. One of the first YouTubers I did watch, and that was his catchphrase. And so one of the things he talks about a lot is this what he calls the circle of goodness. And that's basically trying to put positivity out there and into the world. And that's something we've tried to do. Um, the world's kind of an interesting place right now, for sure. So
For sure.
anytime we do anything with MGM Adventures, we try to put that out there. And it just aligned well. And I think I got some of that from him and just some of that from ourselves. So the MGM Adventure stuff we're going to be positive on. Obviously, stuff's out there. We may have to bring it up if it impacts something. I hope not. Now, personal channels, who knows what will happen with those. But MGM Adventures, I've always tried to be that positive beam of light. That's what I'm going to keep doing. But like I said, that's one thing I got just from us in general. But him and the folks that he kind of did that with was that. So I felt like this was a good title for
And
that.
he inspired a lot of people to start
He did.
YouTubing and
He did. He did inspire a lot of people. Actually, very recently, his dad posted a video talking about that. You don't see that a lot, and you can just tell. I mean, they have a good foundation and base. It felt right to name it this, kind of as a tribute to him, and then also kind of bring that up. But yeah, we're going to be positive. Things in the world happen. We know that. I don't. We won't get into it on this personal channels. Who knows? But MGM Adventures is that positive goodness thing. So yeah, not directly inspired by him to do this podcast. It's been kind of people asking us over and over, like, you guys should record yourself talking. And we're like, we're
we
going
like to
to
talk.
do that. And to be fair, I think, um, yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, and we do like to talk. I have a lot of thoughts on theme park stuff. Um, it's
I just like personally talking to people, so
Yeah, I will say in public, I'm not the most social person. She is a lot more social than me, for sure. So if you're in my group, you're in my group, and I will talk your head off. I'm not always the most outgoing person, and so I felt
you've gotten better over the
I
years.
have gotten better. This was a good way to let some of my thoughts out. I've also, to be honest, the Tower Topics podcast has also partially inspired this as well. If you want to do Kings Island, follow that. That is completely focused on Kings Island, and definitely they do a great job. Kings Island's going to be brought up. If you're looking for more just Kings Island, go to them. For us, it's gonna be a little bit all over the place. But Kings Island definitely will be a part. Do you have anything to add there?
Nope.
Hey, what are we talking about next? Our next section.
Ohio Midway Report.
Yeah. So this name may change. I kind of wanted a section to talk about Kings Island, Cedar Point, and anything going on in Ohio. Um,
Cincinnati Zoo, Columbus Zoo.
yeah, and Midway Report seemed the best at this point. So the first thing, what?
The first thing.
The first thing.
Yeah, I read the bullet point. Go ahead.
No, you start.
No.
No,
I
what are we going to talk about? I realized I spelled it wrong.
Phantom Theater.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
yeah.
I was a huge fan of Phantom Theater.
Hmm.
Always have been.
Same.
Um, I am a Halloween person. I love Halloween. Halloween, Christmas are my favorites, but Phantom Theater, Haunted Mansion, they're my faves.
Yeah. Very excited when that was announced.
The show we really loved. We
Yeah,
saw it several times.
yeah. So when I went when I was younger, it was probably there was 2 directions I would normally go to Kings Island. That was definitely very high on the list that I would always ride it at least once, if not multiple times every time we went. Didn't go as often as we go now. Not as close. Had other things. But I definitely rode it every time, loved the ride, thought it was amazing. Um, and either went that way or back to the old laser tag because I had good deals if you went early. Um,
The old what?
the old laser tag back in the back by the action theater,
Oh,
currently where the antique autos are. Different episode, probably.
I don't think I remember that, but
Yeah, if
I
you,
didn't go as much as you did growing up.
yeah, it was either that one of those two directions was the direction I went. Um, yeah, if you went before, I think it was before noon, it was half price or
Kinda like the
Sky Flyer and all those.
Skyflyer.
Yeah, it was an upcharge, so you had to pay extra for
I
it.
paid $4.50 for Skyflyer one time
Yeah, it was really cheap.
because
Yeah,
it was $5 and then we had the
discount.
Passport discount, which was 10%.
Yeah. So this was a while ago. Phantom Theater left in I think it was 2002. So yeah, so that obviously I don't remember when Laser Tag left. Wasn't as memorable to me, but anyway. So definitely Phantom Theater
I
is.
did feel Blue Blasters was time to go.
I was very sad when Phantom Theater left.
I was too.
It was a lot. It was very well done. I understand why it had to go. It was starting
I
to
know.
show its
No, I'm
age.
just kidding. I do, but
And Scooby Doo, I think they recently acquired the Scooby Doo license, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not, I don't remember exactly, but that's what I remember. I liked Scooby Doo and Haunted Castle. It didn't last very long, and
with the
then
buyout, right?
the
Had to change it.
merger changed it. Yeah, with the Paramount Parks and Cedar Fair merger. We're gonna talk a lot about mergers. I feel in this podcast. Anyway,
Matt will talk a lot. I'll just sit
I
here and
probably
listen
will. I
because
have
I'm
my own
like,
thoughts
"Mm."
on all this. It's different than everyone else. That's why I think I don't know. I have a different place of things. I obviously get influenced by others, but uh, and, whatever. But anyway, Panther Theater updates. We've had a couple of recent ones. I'm very excited for it. Um, I will say the blueprints leaked for it. It doesn't show exactly everything,
Almost.
but it doesn't show everything.
It does
Um,
not.
as expected, I won't ruin it. It really didn't ruin it for me. I look at anytime a ride blueprints come out, I look at it.
Spoiler alert, we're not getting new carts to ride in.
Yeah, it's gonna be the
Buggies.
same ride vehicles. It was when I saw the original announcement, I was like, "That's the same cars. They're gonna reuse them." And we've also seen evidence of they getting painted in a burgundy color. They're gonna look nice. But based on everything that's been reported officially, the blueprints that got leaked, um, the one thing, and several others have said this too, if it was gonna come back, do it right. I don't want a screen
100%.
thing. I don't want anything else. I am very confident it's gonna be done right. They've definitely, at least by their own reports, they cleared the building, I think before Winterfest started, I believe. I think the whole building was cleared before Winterfest or right at the beginning of Winterfest. And it sounded like by they released an update video New Year's Day at like 12:01 AM or something,
Yeah, it
and
was really
it
early.
was really early, and they suggested that they were starting to install things. So,
And they couldn't do anything outside until Winterfest was over. I don't think they wanted to
yeah.
spoil anything,
Yeah, and
so
also to get heavy you're probably gonna need some heavy
right,
equipment in
right.
there. The blueprints didn't show anything about the exterior. I don't see how they keep the castle. So I am very hopeful that the castle goes, or there are some theaters that kind of look like that. I'm confident that that will be well done based on what
I
I'm hearing.
guess wait and see.
Yeah. Um, I will say also, um, through, uh, we'll 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 source our topics for this one because they had a source that told them that Plague Productions was involved
Wahoo!
with,
I'm super
Phantom
excited.
Theater. Um, that just made me more excited. I think that made you more excited.
Yes, 100%.
Plague Productions, if you don't know, does a lot of haunted houses.
Yeah.
If you did haunt this year, at Kings Island, Order the Dragon was 100% Plague Productions.
And we did that one, what, 13 times?
That one we done it.
It was really good.
We did that one a ton. That was an
It was really good.
amazing maze. Um, they also did The Conjuring at Everywhere. That one was a more unique one
I
with
l
the
I
experience.
liked it.
I liked
It
it.
was very unique,
It
and
was
it was
very unique.
so different than
Um, yeah,
your regular
yeah,
theme park
right.
haunted house.
They've also, they kinda started doing not Scary Farm haunted houses,
Ugh, we need to
and
go back
when
there.
we did Scary Farm, those houses
They
were
were so good.
and I'm like, "I don't know who did this, but this is amazing," and we later found out, most of the favorite haunted house and now, unfortunately, several of them have been retired. One got moved, 2 got moved, sorry, 2 got moved. They were one haunted house that was our favorite.
In the depths.
The Deafs did get retired, but
Did get somewhere.
That was a Plague Productions house,
It was so good.
and Order the Dragon feels like The Deafs because it did some of the simpler things.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the same
We
scale.
should do a podcast on
We
s
will. I think near haunted house season would make more sense.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, we'll talk. We like haunted houses. We'll talk more about those. But anyway, Plague Productions is involved. Likely, I would have to imagine with scenic design. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, next section.
Around the parks. We're gonna go
Yes.
to different parks,
Yeah. Different parks.
talk about different parks.
Yeah, this is gonna be our outside of Ohio parks, section. So
There's a lot.
there's a lot. There's definitely more outside than in, for sure.
Well, heck, the state next to us has way more than we do.
Yeah, that'd be Pennsylvania. But, we're gonna talk, I guess, initially about newest open, Six Flags Cadena City.
I'm glad you said that because I don't think I can say it
That's
correctly.
fine. I don't know if I said it right. I think it's close. Um, so what are your thoughts on this brand new Six Flags park?
It looks really good. Um, I wanna go, but I really wanna ride is it Falcon's Flight?
Mhm,
Yeah, that one looks really good, and their drop tower.
mhm.
And there's a ride that is it their drop tower that drops in the water? Is that the same thing, or are there 2 drop towers?
Uh,
I
the
haven't researched as
the
much, I just see clips.
if you didn't know, the drop tower does have a surprise drop on it, but it's not water. There's a different one with water.
I wanna ride that one too. But it looks really good. It's not one that we're gonna visit opening season
No, it's gonna
or
be
next year or the year after.
yeah, we got some other trips planned. Um, I some of the rides look really good. Um,
You're too tall.
I am too tall for a lot of them.
Name 'em.
There's that problem. I think it'd be easier to list the rides I can't ride. Um, to be honest, I have done a lot of research on this. Um, I definitely wanna go sometime, just to see it. It looks nice.
It does look really good.
I've also some of it looks really well done. I would say overall it looks well done. Um, the
I
si
wanna get the opening what's it
Yeah,
called?
the opening jitters or
Yeah, whatever it's called.
I forget what there is a theme park term, and I can't remember what it is. Yes, because we were worried about that when we went to Epic. The first year is a little rough sometimes, just working out the kinks and
Right,
stuff.
right.
Um,
But it seems to be doing okay from all the videos
yeah,
you've watched.
yeah, there's a couple of YouTubers that we follow, and I think they've done a good job of showing it. Eventually, we may go there. I don't know.
I would say in the next 5 years, maybe.
I'd like to see more there, to be honest,
Is there
and,
anything around it that we could visit?
you could get to Dubai
Okay.
or the UAB, sorry, you get to the UAB, I think, and there's a lot of parts there. This sounds like one, we know a Disney park's coming there, um, at UAB, um, that's United Arab Emirates, uh,
Thanks. I wasn't sure what that was.
nope, I was thinking that maybe people didn't know what that meant. Uh, so there is a Disney park coming there. There's also rumored Universal parks coming to Gdansk City. It feels like you'd probably wanna do a I would imagine those two locations are close enough. They're not, like, right next you can't, like, drive to each one. It would be a flight.
A flight or a train? Do they have
I
trains?
don't I don't know, I haven't done that much research.
Maybe a camel.
Who knows? I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny that. I feel like that would be the whole 2 weeks, though, if you were gonna do that. So, eventually,
I would say in the next 5 to 10 years.
there's definitely other overseas destinations that we wanna go to first.
Australia.
Yeah, right now, I think it's probably number 5 or 6, to be honest, on our list. So,
On his list.
I think it's 5 or 6
I'm
on
just kidding.
the list. Yeah, I think it's 5 or 6. So, I'd like to get through the other ones first. They're more of excitement for us. Um, who knows? Anyway,
We do plan on visiting every Disney park. That
yeah,
is our goal.
yeah, so
There are
that would
some easier to get to than others.
yeah, that one won't be hard to get to. It might actually be easier than the other one. So, I don't
We will
Shanghai
see.
Shanghai might be the most challenging one to get to be honest, but I don't know for sure.
We visited how many? 7, 8?
Yeah, 8, and the water. Do you count the water park?
I did not count the water
Okay,
park.
8. So the Florida ones, the California ones, and the ones in France.
Paris. And what?
France.
Oh, France.
Mhm.
I thought you said Greece, and I was like,
France.
"What?"
No. There are other reasons that we may not go. I don't know. I am too tall, but I'm gonna have to deal with that in one of the other locations that we're planning on going to first. Yeah. Anyway, more on that later. Okay. Next section.
Travel tips. We do travel a lot, so we wanted to share some of the tips that we have. And first up is we suggest signing up for hotels, rewards, airline rewards, car rewards. I didn't know that existed, but
Yeah, you could sign up for. We don't. I'll talk about that briefly. Yeah. Hotels for sure. Recommend those
yes,
rewards. They're very helpful, depending on the chain that you want. Um, we have a couple of preferred hotel chains that we stay at normally. Number one would probably be Choice, and then after that, it's probably Wyndham and Best Western. Um, we do stay at other hotels if needed, and if we're going as a group, we might look at a Vrbo or an Airbnb.
we do
But
have an Airbnb
we do,
Airbnb booked
yeah. So, but normally we do recommend sticking with one or two hotel chains. We travel a lot, so
a lot.
we are trying to find the most best price for as long as we're there. Sometimes with our travels, we're there for a night, and so, we don't need all the bells and whistles for
Yeah, we
some
just need a
hotels.
place to lay our head real fast
Yeah,
and shower in the morning. That's
and
about it.
hopefully have a decent breakfast. I do like decent breakfasts, that's good.
Yeah, we try to stay at hotels that do have
But
breakfast so we can save some money.
sometimes that's just not possible, so
Well, sometimes we go down to the breakfast and we're like, no, sir. Walk right out.
we have done that a couple times. It's a lot better now than it was, a couple years ago, especially with COVID and right
Right.
after COVID, it was rough, and I get it why it was like that, so, anyway, but yeah, definitely recommend getting rewards points for those. Choice regularly has offers where most hotel chains have this where you can change for free nights, so that's a good thing, and hotels and other things do. We rental cars are interesting. We don't really I've gone away from rental car companies here recently, um, just because every time I've rented one, it's been rough. Not saying I won't use a rental car service again, but if you do, that's fine.
What do you use?
Great question, Turo.
And I feel like a few years ago, you're like, "Oh, no, I'm not using that," and now all of a
We
sudden, that's what we
we
use.
had an experience where, yeah, someone booked a car. It was a little bit older car. Um, it was interesting. Um, but I have used it now. We've used it several times this year. It's
No, I
been
haven't.
we last year. You're right. So we used it when we went on our San Francisco trip. That was a Turo rental.
Yeah.
Super simple. That was so easy. We took a train to the next station and it was in a parking garage.
Yeah.
Uh, that was one. We
Yeah.
used the van in Alaska, which actually saved us a ton of money because you could do the expedition and we had
Excursion.
excursion. Thank you. Expedition. Oh, we're an adventure podcast. Expedition's better. Sounds better. But you can do, um, yeah, we instead of paying for the excursion price, we had 6 of us, we rented a van and we saved, I don't know how much money. It was a lot. And for what it was one place to drive out to,
Yep, and then
see
drive
it,
back.
and then head back.
It was the glacier.
It was the glacier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Juneau, we rented a car, drove out,
Yep, to the national park.
drove back. We did stop I stopped for gas, and I think I went somewhere. Oh, I did go the wrong direction because I had to, but
Well, we went towards the other way because 'cause you're like, "Oh, it'll be faster," and we went clear to the end of the road. The road ended, so we had to turn around and go back to the national park,
anyway,
which was fine. We got to see Alaska more
yep.
on the road.
Yeah. So anyway, I recommend Turo for rental cars. We'll talk more about that later. But for hotels, airlines, sign up for the reward. If you use a rental car service, sign up for the reward. Get some free stuff out of it.
Airline,
People
do the same thing. Sky Miles.
mostly called Sky Miles. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know those.
It saved you like $500 on your Alaska
I don't know what
airline.
happened.
That
Yeah,
was weird.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna even ask what happened on that one. I was fine with it.
So wasn't I.
Okay. Next section.
Quick bites. I love me some food.
Yeah. So this is our quick. I don't know how quick this section's gonna be now that I think about it. Maybe quick bites is a terrible name for it. Anyway, so yeah, I think this is
Long evening dinner bites.
quick bites is fine. I was kind of playing around with some names and with again, I used AI. I like using AI for certain things. This was one of I had an idea for a food one and it gave me some names. Some of them were better than others. Quick bites I like the best. Okay. Uh so this is gonna talk about random food things. I don't think this is gonna be in every episode, to be honest.
Oh, we could talk about food every
I'm sure we
episode.
could.
I would join.
I'm sure we could, but it may not end up in every episode, but we'll see. So yeah, we caused quite a stir on TikTok with
We did.
food. So about several months ago, I don't even know how long it's been. We went to eat at Black Rock,
Black Rock is a place in the Dayton
Beaver
area.
Creek, and they
Yep.
have other locations too. I don't know where they're all at, but it's at Beaver Creek. This one is.
And they bring you a 750-degree Black Rock that you can cook your own steak on.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome because every bite's hot.
Mhm.
Cook it as you eat.
And you can make it whatever way you want. And why this is important is when we went a couple months ago, Gina took a
Very, very short video, like 10 seconds.
17.9 seconds video.
Yeah.
So 18-second video, her literally
Placing the steak on the rock and then flipping it over just to show them how hot the rock was, flipping it over, and that was the end of the video.
so
We got over 1 million views on TikTok.
yeah, I posted this because I was like, I should probably post something. I posted something else and I was like, I probably should post something else. Yeah. It got posted, I think Thursday night, and Gina
Yes.
kind of ruined it. But 1 million
Really?
views.
I didn't ruin it.
Yeah. My phone on Friday
Was going berserk.
was going berserk with notifications. I've never had this many notifications. We
Not
look
even when someone's outside our house.
yeah. Like I had construction crew and I didn't even get this notifications from our cameras. I was like, "What is?" It was like, "What is happening?" And yeah, so we had a video go viral.
Yes.
18-second video on cooking a steak.
About telling us how we cooked it wrong. That is not how I eat my steak, just to be clear.
Yeah,
I do cut it up and
we
cook
do.
it properly.
Okay, so this was exciting. So yeah, so we had a lot of feedback on that video.
Would you tip your server since you have to cook your own food? Is the
Yeah,
question.
there were some good questions, I guess.
My
Some bad
answer
ones.
is yes.
Yeah, there was some.
The server still brings me my
There
food. They
there
never
was
cook it.
I think that was our most active comment section, to
Yeah.
be honest. It went deep. I don't even know how long
I don't even understand why you would ask that question, but hey, to each their own.
the one asked it.
If you didn't know, the servers do not cook your food. They have cooks in the back that do that.
Yeah. So, anyway, so that was fun. So, but we actually went to Black Rock and filmed a longer video, and posted that, and, yeah, we're still causing controversy.
Yeah.
It hasn't has gone viral, but,
Matt doesn't know how to cut a steak correctly.
I know I cut things uniquely. I don't disagree with this.
Yeah.
I know I do. It's how it
He asked me, "How do you cut a steak?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't pay attention to how people
I
cut their steak.
I don't
Like,
know.
that's not
And
something I pay
also, we
attention
eat
to."
raw meat. So,
Oh, ugh. I mean, I
I
do like my steak little medium rare.
so
It's more flavor.
anyway, so, yeah, we got some, feedback there. So,
A
but we
little
do
bit.
like to try different food experiences,
We do.
and so, we'll talk about those
And we'll probably film some and post them on TikTok.
for YouTube. We'll see where it makes
Oh.
sense,
Oh.
depending on where it makes sense. But if you, um the steak was delicious, by the way, yesterday. So good.
The steak there is so good.
It is. It's a different experience.
We get a sirloin, so it's not as marbled as like a ribeye.
The one I had yesterday was really marvelous, to be
It
honest.
was pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see yours, but mine was.
It was a bigger size. I didn't either. I ate it too fast. I'm just kidding.
It's a different style of cooking too. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
it's different than other cooking.
And they have what they call a black rock sauce, and that
Yeah.
that stuff's amazing, in my opinion.
And they have good butter, casino butter too,
Yeah.
which is good. So
Yeah.
and anyway, recommend you try it if you haven't. It's a different.
We may go in more in depth on this in an episode.
I might have to if this video goes
'Cause they
viral and
got
there's
really
questions.
good, like, spinach
I
dip
don't know.
and crab dip and
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff.
yeah.
So anyway,
So good. One of my
um,
favorite restaurants,
yeah.
actually.
So we are viral.
Just one TikTok,
One tick,
just to be clear.
1.5 TikTok. And this one hasn't gone. The second one hasn't gone as far, but
Well, we had one that had, like, 500,000
this one
views.
I think might have passed that one.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. So I think the second one had. I think the
haven't
second one.
looked.
The second one's getting close to being in the top three, at least. Okay. Anyway, and our last section.
Trail talk.
This is where we would normally answer listener questions.
Yes, listener questions.
But
So if you want to send in some questions, we have an email address provided, mgmadventures@yahoo.com, or to us directly through one of our social channels.
Yeah.
The TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. YouTube. We'll look at comments on YouTube as well.
yeah. So we don't have any questions to answer. Send us your questions, though. Answer
Well, what's
them.
your favorite coaster?
I'm not
I'll
gonna-
ask a
I'm not going to
question.
answer that now. That's a later episode.
Ask it.
That's a later episode. We're going to talk
What's your
about.
favorite theme park?
I'm not going to answer this. These are all
He's no
later
fun.
questions. Send me your questions and we'll answer them. Wait, and
What's your favorite food?
I'm not going to answer this right now.
Oh, he's no fun. We need to answer one. So I'm gonna pick the question. How old are we?
I don't want that getting out there. They can find us already. Okay. Anyway, that's it for today. Again, make sure to like, follow, and share on whatever
Yes.
platform you're listening to. Definitely appreciate it. Hope you stayed through. This is decently long. I know that. I don't know if they're all going to be this long. I don't know. Just
We like to talk, like I said.
yeah. So anyway, see you on the next episode of Adventures. And this podcast is over.
Bye.